can allow 47 million people to be without health care? How can a country with a heart allow that to happen? It's easy to solve if you have a will to solve it. There's no reason why everyone shouldn't at least have, as I call it, a blue plate special policy that allows them to go see a doctor. I'm tired of hearing stories about the 24-year-old girl who was involved in a small fender bender and went home and was having headaches and nauseous. And when it was said that she should go to emergency room, I can't afford to go because I don't have health insurance. And 24 hours later, she was no longer in this world. Just like I'm tired of reading stories in the USA Today about a 71 and 69-year-old couple who were so embarrassed that they couldn't make their mortgage payment that they decided to end their time on earth. I don't want to read those kind of stories anymore. There's no sophisticated, compassionate country in the world would allow that to happen when they have the resources to do better. It's time to stop tax cuts for the wealthy, and it's time to put programs in for everybody in this country to make this a better place to live so that they have a chance to succeed like all those Republicans that are taking these people to court. And then finally, when you look at what's happened in this country over the last several years, that the last 3 Republican presidents have accumulated nearly 85% of a debt that now approaches $9.5 trillion. I don't believe anybody in this room would want to leave that for their children and their grandchildren to have to pay off. But when you're selfish, when you're misguided, when you want to promote that you're cutting taxes and moving into the liabilities for the future, which is what this administration and this senator have been doing to you for at least the last 8 years. I don't believe any of you want to see that to continue. I know I don't. There's no good business management would allow that to happen. It's again one of the under-tier factors that's hurting our economy. Just like the Iraq War, just like the high cost of gasoline. We need some senators who will ask serious questions of a president and a vice president. We don't need another troika of Mitch McConnell, George Bush, and Vice President Cheney. We've had all that we can take. And I believe Dr. Phil wouldn't even have to ask the question, he would know what the answer would be. And when I look at where we are today, 24 years is enough. 24 years is plenty. But we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to change the course of the country. We have an opportunity to take out America's #1 obstructionist. A man who will spend all day reading a bill. All day reading a bill at your tax dollar expense when we have real problems in the country. This isn't monopoly. This isn't fun and games. This is real people with real lives. And Democrats never forget that. Because Democrats, they have the compassion, they have the soul, and they have the heart that this country needs to do better. And I can't think of a better use of my time than to be to change the direction by changing the senior senator from the state of Kentucky. It's time to send him back. It's time to send him home. Now, I'm not exactly sure where that is, but it's time to send him home. I also believe this. I believe you have an opportunity now. And if we don't take advantage of this opportunity now, we may wind up with Kentucky's answer to strong firm. And I'm not sure anybody in this room would like to see that. can't do this alone.
He was so old.
I need a lot of help. There's 120 counties across this state, over 500 cities, and the Democrats outnumber the Republicans in this state by a pretty good percentage margin. And I follow on the heels of a governor in November that I ran against as my friend and supported in November. And he beat a Republican incumbent by 20 points, by a lot of votes. And I need that same kind of help this fall. I need that same kind of support. And I want to take one special moment here to thank Labor for what they did for me in this primary. They worked hard for me. They taught me a lot. I understand their issues now more than ever. And I can't wait to have their support in November, because they really are the foundation of the Democratic Party with Democratic police. And I really do think that this is the working man and woman's moment. This is their time. This is the time to take control of this country and to change this direction. And I want to be part of it, and I want to be part of you as a team to get this done. Thank you very much.